bring nostalgia from the past. How did you actually get into F1 to begin with? You probably even asked this before, but I would like to know the story as well of what happened. Was it when you were a little tyke?
Well, it was always something that's on in the background. I think this is like everyone's one. They kind of have something in the background. So I remember my earliest memories are remembering like Schumacher, and funnily enough, like a Schumacher at Monaco or something. I remember going into the pit stops and then going off. I couldn't tell you the year or what race it was, whether he won it or anything like that. But I just have a strong one of that, and obviously, you're wearing it. I sport Arsenal.
Hey, I don't. Just to put that out there, I was just wearing it because he's going to be on. And I was like, pop this on then. So
just get football jerseys out.
Football. I've had so many people. You know, I wear that Fiorentina shirt. Yeah. So many people that message me going, "Oh, do you spot Fiorentina?" I was like, "No, man, I don't think I've ever watched a Fiorentina game in my life."
I like the shirt though.
Yeah, I just think it looks like a cool shirt.
To be fair, I'll give you that.
It was fake. £10 off eBay.
I mean, that's,
there you go, lads.
That's something that shatters dreams.
I'm a fake boy.
Yeah, clearly. Motor fake channel.
Fake.
Do you even like F1? Or is that fake too?
I'm going to turn my channel into an equestrian channel in about 6 months.
Cool. So fair enough. I think
just getting the users in there.
It's an undervalued market.
Getting the subscriber count up, yeah. I can really go for it as an equestrian channel, I think. But, right, we keep going off on far too many tangents, mate.
Yeah,
let's stick to Formula One.
How I got into it. Main one I first properly seen, and I remember vividly, was 2005 with Fernando Alonso. Because I remember, like, Ferrari always winning, and so probably, like, how a young fan would view it now. Like, that Mercedes, you'd kind of be like, why would I watch that? The same team seems to win. But obviously, looking back now, that actually period for Ferrari, despite the dominance, there was actually some good times in there as well.
Yeah, I feel like you probably everyone looks back on it with a bit of, what's the word for it? You look back on it better than when you were looking at it when you were actually there. So people look back on the Mercedes dominance now of more being like, wow, that was so amazing, it was so good. Whereas I was actually in it now like, fucking hell, it's so boring.
Let it end, please.
Genuinely, so.
But yeah, so Fernando obviously changed roles. They had obviously the big rule change in 2005. No, young me had no idea about that going in, but I was like, this is cool. And then it was a fight between him and Kimi, which funnily enough have been two drivers that I like quite a lot during the time. And I, for whatever reason, I got hooked by winning that championship 2006 there, and I kind of been hooked throughout. And then as the years have gone by, the obsessions just kind of got more and more to the fact that we now talk about it on the internet. Yeah.
You weirdo. What did you talk about on the internet? What a goofball.
Why would you do it? What's wrong with me?
So was it just was it mainly the watching of Formula One? Was there anything else you were particularly into? Did you do any, like, go-karting or doing anything yourself? Or
no, actually, never really. Racing games, obviously, in terms of that, be interesting. Having the F1 games, I think I even remember probably F1 racing games before I got into it. I think I had something as early as F1 1998.
Damn.
It's like,
that is an old one.
That is going old on there, and then going I think 2001 and loving the kind of Jaguar livery in that with the HSBC
That's a good
racing green one. That was good. But yeah, I think I just kind of sat down, and I've always been a sporty person. Like football, cricket is obviously part of my career as well. And so I just always kind of go, and I just was like, this is good. I like this. And back then it was competitive. You had a championship that went down to the wire.
Yeah. We can only pray for that now.